It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. George Avalos, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. And this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top 2 in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Mookie Betts, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Comes set, now the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Andujar on second, Urshela at first with no outs. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
There's ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping up to the plate, Torres, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A bullet to first base. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Garrett Cole gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Standing in, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hits this one hard the other way. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Now at the plate, Rodney Owen, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Cole has tossed more than 60 innings on the year and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Standing in now, Kerry Chow, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Runners on first with one down.
Ball.
2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And it's fouled away.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Over to first, Cole.
No, he's safe.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Still no score. Next will be Jose Osuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Jose Osuna.
First pitch on its way.
That's
Ball
it.
1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bullet back up the middle. Thompson Williams has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey!
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average to start things out at 324. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Dom Thompson-Williams. Here's the first pitch to him.
Thompson-Williams.
Fastball well outside. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Striding into the box, Frank Schwindel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. From the stretch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So now to the plate, Aramis Ademan, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Orioles strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Next for New York, Gio Urshela, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He drew a walk his first time up.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Thompson Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 New York.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Orioles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Hayes stands in as he looks at a called strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Stepping into the box, Rodney Owen. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 strike now from Cole.
Yep, that ball went out.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Kerry.
Digging in, Kerry Chow. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cole has his target. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Still 2-2. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Osuna hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-0. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here's the 3-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now in the box, Reese McGuire. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Stepping up now, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Anthony Santander.
Hit hard back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Now at the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now
in now, Adley Rutschman. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Torres brings it in, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman.
Ready now for Baltimore, Frank Schwindel, a base hit in his first trip. Cole gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-0 to him now.
Count 3-0.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in now, Ramon Urias. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia has it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch on its way. Orlando Arcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
At the plate now, Miguel Andujar. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Arcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit toward the hole. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Popped him up. Rutschman moving to his left, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-1 New York. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
leading off for the Orioles.
At the plate, Aramis Ademan, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilbert, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Rodney Owen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Kerry Chow, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Miguel Castro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Jose Osuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 11.
So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
So now to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Into the box, Adley Rutschman. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Frank Schwindel. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now batting, Ramon Urias. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Cole gets the sign. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Torres picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Orlando Arcia. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Orlando Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Miguel Andujar started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gio Urshela, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Up next,
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Chase Gosling comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Mookie Betts is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Aramis Ademan will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
batter.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he falls behind 0-2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. A throw down to first, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Rodney Owen, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there, 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The batter, the right fielder.
At the plate now, Kerry Chow, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leaked just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 and 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
One out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. And it's now 7-4. In now, Dom Thompson-Williams. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 8th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 7-4. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Next to the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Giancarlo Stanton is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Aaron Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. In there at the knees, strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Chu Min enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Number 14, Chu Min.
So now to the plate, Jose Osuna, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 5. At the plate, Frank Schwindel. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
The first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres brings it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman,
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Urias. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Aramis Ademan. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 7-5. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Ryan Mountcastle has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santander back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Gio Urshela will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Orioles put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Chase Goslin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Chu Min records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.